All praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. This is Michael McCoy. So, coming up with you to another lesson, and I haven't been passing on videos really, but this don't refinance in my house turned into a rental, so I can be it can be done properly, and because my family stays here, actually my sister stays in my real house, and actually uh, was kind of put through it, refinancing my house, and I, even though my credit score was still very high, and basically a 7 25, 745, 770, and if I keep going and I pay my bills on time like I have been always, I can have a 800, 850, but just all the opposition and all the headache and all the stress, and just reminded me that this is not my rest, and I'm basically just actually outdoing outdoing the very outdoing Esau in credit, and actually when if you look at it, the race with the highest um credit score is Asian American, and they're still put through it, and they're still having a hard time getting turned down. So, and that also reminds me of that this is not my rest. I mean, even if you have a good credit score and you make good money, you could be still turned down and be put through it. And that also reminded me that it's not my rest. And I had to get back on the road, of course. So I just there's no such thing as free will, but and I just thank you thank the Lord for everything, so you could just you get your daily bread, and be content, and be thankful for what you have. You don't need the most fancy car. You don't need a Ferrari. You don't need a Lamborghini. You don't need a Rolls Royce. You don't. You just. I mean, you could just be a basic Honda. And just got into a few wrecks. Got into that one wreck. So so this here, and there's no such thing as free will. I thought about getting another Buick because I like Buick. And honestly, the Buick I had, the silver one that I had, that was my dream car. It was just Buick. I like Buick a lot, and just I mean that I like Buick, and that I'd be content with that. And so just a basic guy. I don't need. You definitely don't need to spend a whole lot of money on a vehicle, and that's you need to stay regular, and you need to just get a regular vehicle, and be wise. So I learned that too. So, but also just being put through that stress, and um, trying to close on my house as a rental property, and the guy saying, my mom talking to dad, and they said the guy told my mama, I'm not even going to answer that, man, because my credit was so clean. And the crazy part about it is I probably had the cleanest record file the bank has seen, the cleanest file they ever seen, and they couldn't believe it. Here I am, you know, outdoing all of them because I basically had the average score of the Asian American at 745, and here I am outdoing all of um, all of my so-called white peers in credit, and I'm doing better than them financially. So just what I have to say about that. Um, this reminded that this is not my rest from that situation, and it putting a lot of stress on me, and my mom, and so just I needed stress, but I really appreciate um, the lessons and everyone from Great Millstone, but that's a reminder that needs to happen. Even seeing how the Asian Americans are treated, Moab and Ammon and all, even though they, they, they kill they kill this place in education, they're still turned down house ownership, and that definitely just reminds me too that this is not my rest. So Again, all praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Bashim Rakakadash. Thank you, Great Millstone, for teaching the 100% truth of the Bible. Peace and blessings to the full scatter on the road. This is Michael McCoy. Have a blessed night.